From our earliest days, our education is the responsibility of our parents, who provide the love and guidance we need to succeed. As we enter our school years, our learning becomes the shared responsibility of the community, which must decide how to invest wisely in its schools. Over the years, St. Paul Public Schools has asked voters to make that investment, and they have passed our referenda. In 2006, residents approved a levy of $30 million a year for 6 years. It provided critical programs for our students, but those funds are set to expire this year. A single question on the reverse side of the ballot this November 6th will give you a choice to renew that commitment going forward. In addition, we're asking for $9 million a year, $61 a year in additional taxes on median market value home for exciting new learning technology. If approved, for the first time in our history, we will be able to use the power of technology to provide a personalized education to every child who walks through our doors. Currently, we receive $647 per pupil from voters. Of the 37 largest school districts in Minnesota, this is the 5th lowest amount. Among the 3 biggest districts, Minneapolis and Anoka-Hennepin receive from voters nearly twice as much per pupil as St. Paul. How are we doing with your money? Let's look at the facts. First, we use your tax dollars to increase instruction for our youngest residents. Research shows investing in early childhood education reaps huge rewards for students and communities later on. So we invested your dollars in pre-kindergarten programs, serving nearly 1,200 4-year-olds a year. Thanks to your investment in early childhood education over the past 6 years, a solid 87% of SPPS pre-kindergartners are now on target for reading. Our pre-K programs now have waiting lists. All-day kindergarten was the next thing your tax dollars achieved, extending it to every school in the district. The results? Students who attended our all-day K performed 4 percentage points higher on 3rd grade reading tests than those who didn't. Giving our youngest students a foundation for learning sets them up to succeed for years to come. And across the district, performance on state reading tests in general has increased by 9 percentage points since 2007. Last year, 27 of our schools outperformed average Minnesota growth on state math tests, and our science scores also increased faster than the state average. At the high school level, your tax dollars reduced class sizes in math and science, critical to our students' success in the high-tech economy. And for students in general, our graduation rates increased by 3%. Nearly 7 out of 10 of our graduates are now going on to post-secondary education. Now let's look at what you'll be voting on for this year's referendum. The total is $39 million a year. 3/4 of that is simply to continue those successful programs we just discussed. The other 1/4, or $9 million a year, is for technology to enhance learning in the classroom. Teachers and students empowered by a new learning system we call a personalized learning platform. For a district like St. Paul, with an incredible amount of diversity, this capacity to personalize learning for every student will usher in a new era of learning. For $61 a year in additional tax investment on a median market value home, about $5 a month, this will happen for the children of St. Paul, not tomorrow, today. Think about the tremendous amount of unique learning styles in St. Paul Public Schools. You can hear 100 languages spoken in our halls. We have students with special needs, IB and AP scholars, students who specialize in language immersion, science, and the arts. 39,000 students with 39,000 dreams for the future, each one as important to us as the next. How on earth could a teacher possibly customize his or her instruction to inspire, challenge, and reach all those diverse learners? Part of the answer is technology. By using a library of tools from the learning platform, which your tax dollars will make possible, our teachers can personalize their instruction to all those different types of students. Take this core algebra lesson. The personalized learning platform will help our teachers customize that lesson to every student's needs. Like with lots of graphics for visual learners, or in a second language for a student learning Spanish or Hmong or Chinese. Or rewound and reviewed at a pace that works well for a student struggling with a lesson. All the while, the system is gathering critical data that will allow our teachers to adjust their instruction responsively and helps leaders evaluate progress comprehensively. Students using their mobile devices will be able to access our teachers' dynamic lessons anytime, anywhere, literally expanding the teaching day to 24/7, 365. This is about St. Paul Public Schools moving beyond bricks and mortar to join the digital revolution, integrating learning technology that will allow our students to learn all over the community. Students will be able to collaborate interactively with their peers anywhere in the world. No more walls confining their learning. A whole world of digital learning resources will be available at their fingertips. That's what it will take to make the children of St. Paul globally competitive in the digital age. And along with the continuation of those successful programs like all-day kindergarten and smaller class sizes in secondary math and science, that's what will be on the ballot in the 2012 referendum. $30 million a year to continue doing what we have done well, and $9 million a year in additional funding to prepare our children to be competitive in the high-tech economy. After all, the human mind is the most powerful technology in the world. If the referendum passes, we will take 39,000 of those minds to amazing new heights.